which is x, you say x is an element of a real number. X is not equals to 2. So x cannot be 2 because of the asymptote. The asymptote is preventing for an x value to be 2. So this is how you write it. X is an element of a real number. X not equals to 2. And then for the range, how you write this, you say y is an element of a real number. Y cannot be equals to 1. Guys, this is as easy as it is. It's just 1 mark for domain and range. So grab that 1 mark. This is how you grab it. Okay, so this is as easy as that. When you have a hyperbola only, this is how you do it. You work with asymptotes to help you get your domain and your range. This is an exponential graph, right? Here are the asymptotes, and this is the exponential graph. You see? So when you are working with, when they ask you a domain of an exponential graph, you just say x is an element of a real number, because you can never have an asymptote on the y-axis on exponential. It doesn't work like that. You only have range. And then because this here is y equals to -1. So you say y is element of a real number from -1 to positive infinity. If it was a +1, you would say -infinity to +1. So that is how you write the range. No, you will say 1 to positive infinity. Yes. If it was, this was 1, you will say +1 to positive infinity. But this one is a negative. So it will start from -1 going up. That's what it means, right? So that is how you do it. And then here, on this graph here, we have the asymptote here. Then we have that graph like that. You see, domain, x is the element of a real number. That's it. Range, y is the element of a real number from +2 to positive infinity. So from here going up. This goes from the asymptote going up. Just like here. From where the asymptote is going up. If it's -1, it's -1. And even the side would draw more. From here going high. So it's always like that. Now for a parabola, remember, we need turning points. So when you get that your turning point is 3 and 2. For range, we're gonna say y is the element of a real number from +2 to infinity. If it's -2, we'll write -2 there. So that is just how you write your range. For parabola of the turning point are -3 and -4. Your range will be from -4 to -infinity. But if it's positive, it will start from positive to positive. If it's negative, from negative to negative. So from -4 going this side. If it's positive, from 2 going this side. You see, that's how you do it. But domain is always like this for parabola. -infinity is to positive infinity. From -infinity to positive infinity, it's always like this. X is an element of a real number from -infinity to positive infinity. Always, this is how you write the domain for a parabola. And let's do reflections so that we can close up this video. This is easy, guys. A reflection. What is a reflection? When you reflected, when the question say reflect about the y-axis, you reflect about the y-axis. X changes the sign. How does x change the sign when you reflect about the y-axis? X becomes negative. This is how. Reflect about the y. This is the equation. You are asked to reflect about the y-axis. So which means you just write the equation, but you make x negative. You have reflected about the y. When you reflect about the x, you make y negative. You see, I hope you understand that, guys. Very easy. You reflect about the y-axis, x is 0. You reflect about the x-axis, y becomes 0. As easy as that. You just rewrite the equation with a y either negative or x is negative. We have done reflection, right? Now we're doing translation. Translation is either the graph has moved up or down. Now we have this formula, right? And the question will say translated 3 units up to the translated 3 units up, or translated 3 units to the right, and 5 units up. So this is the original. We have -1. This we said this is left or right, right? This is works with x. So x is like straight. It's either it's here or it's this. It's either it's this side. It's either it's on the left or on the right. But with y, it's up or down, right? So the original formula, we have x at -1 here, and then they say translate 3 units to the right. We're at 1 here, -1. Sorry, 3 units to the right. When it's negative here, it's positive here. So we are here. Then we translate 3 units to the right. We say what this is here. You said 1, 2, and 3. So you end at what? 4. That's why we write -4 here. And then we are asked to go and 5 units up. So we are from -4. We have to go 5 units up. Translate it 5 units up from here. At 1 is 1, it's 2, it's 3, it's 4, it's 5. So we are at what? 1. You see? That is how you translate. Oh, it was not showing. So for this is -4. We are asked to translate 5 units up. We'll start from here. You say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's at 1. That's why we have 1 there. And this one we started at 1. We were asked to translate 3 units to the right. The right is this side, this side. So from here it's 1, 2, and 3 is at 4. So that is how I got this new equation. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Our next one will probably be tackling inverses. I hope you find this lesson quite informative and it will help you very much. And if you have watched this far, thank you very much. I hope this helps you through your exam, and I wish you nothing but the best for your upcoming June exam.